Peace and many bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming at you today. So I wanted to do an updated reading with my Royal Aquas. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the very first card says, what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams, no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today's soul action, make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. The very next card, judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Today's soul action, look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. The very last card on that row says, burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. The very next row, the Empress. Says fall in love with your creativity, beauty, fertility, nurturing, luxury, creativity, and birth. Yeah, some of you are showing up as the Empress in this day and time. And with the Knight of Wands coming out next, and the Knight of Swords coming out after that, some of you guys may be attracting a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords in. So these may be younger guys, or maybe men who, just have youthfulness at heart. Or this could be one person who possesses the characteristics of a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords together. Yeah, and they're moving forward. If this is two separate people, then you have one person kind of like being very passionate and desirous of you in secret, and they want to move towards you, but for whatever reason, they're taking their time. They're just watching you. Yeah, and that would be the Knight of Wands. And then the Knight of Swords, you have someone like rushing in really fast, like today, like like it's coming, it's on its way. Yeah, they're not sitting around waiting any longer. They're moving with action towards you, fast action towards you. And it says you are strong and ready to take on the world, fearless, ambitious, impulsiveness. Yeah, and then it's followed up by the Ace of Wands, which represents, new beginnings and creativity and passions. Yeah, so both of these knights, if they're not one person, yeah, they both want a new beginning with you. Yeah. Yeah, they're wanting that Ace of Wands energy with you. For sure. New beginnings and passions. Maybe they're looking to be in a relationship themselves and they feel like you're the one to be in a relationship with, for sure. So they're moving towards you very, very fast. Yeah, and then the next card is the Nine of Pentacles, which is one of the biggest wealth cards in the deck, aside from the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so you guys are moving towards some really abundantly wealthy opportunities, choices, and decisions in your life. Yeah, you're moving towards these things in a fast and hurry. Fast and in a hurry. I don't know why I said it like that to begin with, but you're moving towards these things very fast. Lots of opportunities are coming your way. And as I looked at the time, it said 555. So, yeah, swift changes and movements towards abundant wealth. Yeah, you guys are definitely doing your thing. And you're about to be raking in some heavy money flow. So keep that up. You're heading towards the Four of Wands. It says, be ready to receive all opportunities coming your way. So that's confirmation to the Nine of Pentacles. It says community, home, celebration. So some of you are going to be in deep celebration as these different opportunities and blessings start coming into your life. You've been waiting for this. You've been looking for this all along. And now it's finally coming in. And so congratulations on that. It's going to be exactly what you've been waiting for and some. The next card in that row is the Ace of Cups. And it says, open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Emotions, overwhelm, new feelings, romance. There's a new romance on the horizon, and it's heading your way. When people see you, they're seeing you right now as this Queen of Wands. You are on your throne, and you're looking hella confident and hella sexy. And they're wondering how you're doing this glow up, like, how you're able to, look and be the way you are. The energy that you're bringing in is really like, and I don't even think you're trying to do this or be this way, but the energy that you're possessive of right now is like hella seductive and sexy. And so people are coming in, they're drawn to your natural beauty, and you have this natural allure about you that people are trying to figure out, like how you're able to just grasp their attention like the way that you do. But you're not even doing this on purpose. Yeah, this is just something natural for you. And you're really focused on your money and your business pursuits, to be honest. Yeah. So the next card is leader. And it says, as a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. The next card is envision. Do you know exactly what you want, and are you acting consistently towards achieving it? Maintain a clear vision of what you are calling forth, and you will be unstoppable. So, some of you out here are natural born leaders. Possibly most of you all out here are natural born leaders. You're moving towards, or I feel like you've been working on envisioning exactly what you're trying to have for yourself in this lifetime. And you've been working so hard on just basically thinking about how you want things to be, how you're going to take action towards certain things. how you're going to move towards things and kind of like, just basically get them off the ground, get them moving forward. Yeah, so first step is to envision whatever you want, then to map out the blueprint, and then to move forward towards that blueprint with action. Basically, carrying out in a very physical way everything that you're desirous of having, basically moving towards that with physical action. And this is how you manifest into fruition exactly what you're desirous of having in this lifetime. The next card that comes out is niche. With your unique experiences and fresh perspectives, you would do very well specializing in a niche. Some of you have a niche. And then with the next card being healer, some of you have a niche in healing. It says you're able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. So this could be your niche, or being a healer is one of your niches. For sure. Definitely move towards that with great confidence and precision, because it's about to become something very grand for you. Whatever it is you're desirous of, it's about to really blow up for you. So just keep going. Just keep moving forward. The very next card on the next row says, every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. The next one says, I'm afraid that I lost you forever. So I started hearing that song by Denise Williams when she's like, silly of me to think that you could ever really want me to. How I want you. How I love you. Silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my God. You're just a lover out to score, and I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be? Are you I see? What could it be? Okay, I know I jacked up the words a little bit, but y'all get the point. So, some of you may have been in a past situation where, you was really digging on this person. You was really loving on this lover of yours. And, they were just this lover out to score. And you knew you should be looking for more, but you were just so head over heels in love with this person. You were hoping that, at some point they would come around and they would see you for who you really are. And, love you accordingly, treat you accordingly. So it's like at some point you walked away, and now this person is sitting back. They're conscious of your absence now. And, one of my favorite sayings is, if you can't act right, while I'm present in your life, then I will straight up reward you with my absence. One way or the other, I'm not dealing with the BS. So I feel like some of you guys walked away. Now they're noticing how absent and empty their lives feel without you. Man, my royal aquas. That's why this card came up. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. They're sitting here and they're thinking about this, and it's a little, too late. But, it's they wish that you would be in that position once again where you was just loving them and waiting for them to come around, because it's like, now I'm ready to come around. But now you've moved on, so it's like it's too late. And they're like, in that last well, the third to the last card is, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Like, I feel like in some instances, this person was just like a real life jerk for some of you guys. And they were so overtly consumed with themselves that, you know, they saw you wanting them and wanting their presence in your life and stuff like that, but they just kind of chose to ignore what you wanted to do, what they wanted to do. And then for others of you, I feel like this person knew that you wanted them to be, you know, more present in your life, but based off of them not having any real experiences in love themselves, they didn't really know how to show up for you. They didn't really know how to be present. So I'm not making excuses for anyone or anything like that, but I feel like for a good bit of you, the person, you know, was just a jerk and just kind of like, not a jerk, but you get my drift. Like, they just kind of didn't show up for you, you know, and they felt like they were justified in being this way. While you're like pouring your all into them, you're like, you know, really digging on them. And, you know, they're loving the attention, and, you know, they're loving the energy that you're giving them, but then they're not really reciprocating. And then for the other portion of you, this person was not purposefully being a jerk. They just didn't know how to love. They didn't have proper examples of what, you know, loving someone, you know, purposefully and in a healthy manner looked like. And so they fumbled in a major way. And the next two cards, first one is Love's Guidance. It says, trust the guidance of your heart in matters of love. Your intuition knows the way, leading you to the relationships and experiences that are meant for your highest good. So you're being guided at this time. If you're looking for true love, some of you are mainly focused on your money flow, but you're being guided to true love anyway. Yeah. You're being guided towards love, and love is being ushered into your life at this time. Because most of you are not really focused on love and you're just doing your thing business-wise and just stacking your bread, getting your money flow up. Like, this is when someone's going to notice you and come forward towards you. Yeah, so, you know, and they're looking at you and they see that you're not really paying them or anyone else attention, which is making them even more attracted to you. Yeah. So, but if you're not looking for love and if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. But people are definitely noticing you. And if you are looking for love, or you may not necessarily be looking for it, but you're open to it, it's on its way. In fact, it's already here. It's just a matter of time, a matter of days, maybe even a couple of weeks. Like, it's right here. It's about to be knocking at your front door for sure. And then the last card is Divine Connection. And it says, your connection is divinely guided and deeply spiritual in this higher guidance. Allow it to lead you to a place that is pure, profound, and transformative. Yeah. So you're being divinely guided into this divine connection. For some of you, you may not have been looking for love, but divine source is ushering love into your life. Maybe you don't necessarily, you're not really looking. I keep hearing and getting the feeling like some of you aren't really even looking for this love to show up, but it will show up for you. Just because you're not looking for it. Just because you're focused on your money. Love is going to come into your life. It's already making its way towards you now. But you can always reject it if you're not, really interested in it. No harm, no foul. But people are definitely noticing you and wanting to start a new connection with you. But the choice is yours. And you have many choices and many options coming in, my royal aquas. So definitely take your time and choose wisely. You don't have to feel forced to be in anything you don't want to be. So just take your time. I hope this message resonated with you guys. And I look forward to speaking with you guys again in the next video. Let me know what you think.